Coach, let's just talk in generalities about the game tonight. 5-point game at halftime. You guys shut them out third quarter, took that big lead. What was the halftime message?
Well, we played this team the last time we played them, and we were only up by 1 point in the half at halftime. And I said we're gonna play hard. They're gonna compete, and if they make some threes, they're gonna be in the game. And they played well, but we didn't play defense. We played. They scored. We scored. They scored. We scored. They turned it up a notch. We had a game goal what we wanted to try and do for the game, and these guys turned their defense up. And I said, I want you to play. I know we got mismatch all over the floor. And what they don't know about me yet, and I wish I had these two guys for the full year, is that as you move and learn about coaching, you don't try to do a whole lot until the second half, because then teams have the whole time to adjust at halftime. So when you find a matchup, I have a Rolodex of plays and sheets and things I want to find. How do I get these guys involved? And I think we found the matchups. We had matchups all over the place, and these guys executed pretty well. Once they realize I don't need to force anything, I can make guys better by sharing the game. And if I do that, it's going to be easy for me because now they're going to stay home and I can make a pass. I can make a play on myself.
AJ, Coach talked about you guys have played the fort before. You beat them, but you're coming into this one. What was the mindset?
Just when we wanted to beat them more than we beat them by last time. So we came with a defensive mindset this time instead of an offensive mindset.
Anthony, were you guys aware that you shut them out in the third quarter?
A little bit. We had our assistant coach on the side tell us we need to get some kills. Kills is 3 stops in a row. So I think we were very aware of it, and we try to make a bigger lead.
Anybody else open up?
Anthony, congratulations on making the all-conference team. You took unofficial to BYU a few weeks ago. Can you tell us your biggest takeaway from that?
I think it was amazing. The biggest takeaway was the energy. Went to the game, had a good game. The Rock, it's amazing. So I think just me making a decision of where I want to go, I think just energy and development is a good thing.
Thank you. AJ, so Cougar Nation, they got church early tomorrow morning, but they came out for you tonight, to see the play. Can you just tell us about your relationship with Cougar Nation? Looks like it's a strong relationship.
Yeah, just trying to start it early. I told BYU TV, let's try to have a mini rock in this section today. So they brought some energy, but I just can't wait to get on the real core Marriott Center and just have the whole student section behind us.
AJ, since committing to BYU, how's your life changed?
It's stress-free.
In what aspect?
Nobody asked me where I'm going to college.
When I was at Arkansas, I recruited, so I understand what these young men go through until they make a commitment. When they decide they're going to go to a place where they're going to coach at, but for the most part, when they make a decision, everyone knows that it's off the table now. I can just focus on basketball, I can focus on school, and then I can focus on my next journey. Other than that, when they're going through the process, like he's going through it right now with so many coaches calling him, schools calling his parents, schools calling me, all those things. I don't get any phone calls about him because he's already committed. So all I want with these two guys and our entire team is, can I make you 1% better? Can I prepare you for when you get a chance to go to college? And now I know what college wants from you and what you have to do. And so sometimes they fight me a little bit, but they all are great. They are great kids. These two right here, incredible young men. And for the most part, they will listen to what I'm telling them and try to do what I want them to do. Because as I say to them all the time, you won't be able to do some of the things. I'm trying to prepare you. That's why I don't get mad at them. I have no place for that. I just share with them, hey, I want you to be involved with everything you do. But at the same time, I want you to listen to what I'm saying, because I've been every spot you're trying to go into, I've already been there. So I can share that with them.
And I do want to talk about that because we're at March Madness. You and I talked about our banquet this morning, an iconic shot from the baseline to beat Syracuse. Do these guys even know about that? Have you shown them the tape?
It's the first thing showed us.
I'll say, I said, y'all Google me. You can Google me now. But when we get to March, I don't know what it is. I get a fever, and March Madness allows you to get the fever, and that's what I want these guys to experience. Get a chance on Sunday tomorrow. You're waiting to see where you're going to be placed. We were number 1 and number 2 in the country, but even if you're there, you're waiting to see where you're going to be. And when you get that experience of the student body behind you, your fan base all around the country, it's a great moment for you to have a chance to be in. I was very fortunate to play on teams that had a chance to win it, and I want these guys to experience that. Yeah, but I'll always say to them, I want you to be a great high school player first. Then you become a good college player. Don't think down the road to the NBA. And I heard a reporter saying to me one time, "You coach these kids like you're pros." I said, "No, I'm not. I'm coaching them like high school kids because they're not pros. They haven't played the pros yet. So I'm not coaching them like pros. But I do know they're going to have to learn and adjust to multi plays, multi coverages, and things like that. It won't just be one thing. I'm trying to share with them what my experience is, and I know what they're going to be."
Speaking of your high school career tonight, AJ, you had your senior night. That's a moment for you tonight, and your parents were here. How did that feel to have mom and dad here and in front of a home crowd?
Yes, I think this is one. I mean, since Hawaii, the first time my parents and my sisters watched me play. So I mean, it's just a great feeling. I haven't been home for 2 years. So I mean, I played in California last year, Utah this year, and I'm from Brockton, Massachusetts. So I mean, whenever my sisters and my parents get to see me play, it's special.
What do they think of Utah?
They like it actually, because Brockton is like the city kind of, and then Utah's just like laid back.
Are they going to be at a lot of BYU games next year?
Oh yeah, they'll be allowed. Yeah, they'll be at a couple.